Okay, so I'm going to show you a little bit about using rubber cement. Okay, so what I did here, and you can kind of see it reflect off of there, is that I put some rubber cement on here, and then I put a few dabs on the paper, not a whole lot, but I, again, covered it here pretty good. And I let it dry a little bit. And so like I said, it's a little bit tacky, maybe I let it dry a little more than I usually do, but it'll still work. And so then what I do is I just try to position this exactly where it should go. Okay, and again, I just put a thin layer down. Okay, and then that's about it. And so again, you can see it's actually sticking on there pretty good. So that's the nice thing with rubber cement. You don't have to have it, you don't have to like brush on a ton of it and then fight with it later. So you can see right here, there's a little bit of where I, kind of misjudged the glue, a little bit of it leaked out. Okay, so you can do like I'm doing right here. All I'm doing is just move my finger over it and you'll get these little crumbles. Okay, these little rubber cement crumbles. And so you can do this with your hand, but if you bought the kit or you bought that rubber cement pickup that I talked about, this looks like kind of like a tan beige color square. It's kind of rubbery. You can use that, and it actually works a lot better than using your hands. And what will happen is the rubber cement will stick to the, stick to the little block. And then now I can, anywhere that I missed, erasing my pencil marks and all that, I can do that. But again, it's stuck down pretty good. Use the rubber cement pickup to pull more of the stuff off. And so here's the other one I had. And again, you can see there's a little bit of rubber cement there. I don't remember exactly where I had this. I think it was something like this, or maybe more like this way, I think is the way I did it. Yeah, it was something like this. So actually, let's do it this way. I think it was something like that. Again, so this one I had put rubber cement on the other side, on the back of the shape, and I put a little bit on the surface. And so I don't have any on the rest of this, and mostly because I was just going to show you how to put it on. Okay, so again, rubber cement's just a glue. It's not super permanent. But I think for what we're doing with the paper, cutting out paper and attaching things, I think it works a lot better. So you can see I don't have a ton of it on there. When I reach in here, of course, a bunch of it sticks to the whole handle and brush. So you can see I'm just trying to take a pretty good amount of it off. I don't really want a whole lot on there. Okay, it's sort of stringy. Yeah, you can see a little string is kind of flying away there. But again, I don't need a ton of it. Okay, and so I can put some all the way to the edge if I need to. Depending on the shape, you don't really need to slap a ton of it on there. And so like I said, I think it tends to work better if I put some on there like that. And then even if it's just a little dab, or I can go past, but I can add more. If I put a little bit there, and then just let it dry. Okay, you can attach it, like right now it's still wet. Okay, and it's getting a little tacky for me there, which is kind of what I want. I think I might have had it this way. Nope, I don't remember exactly the way I put this. I don't know, something like this will work. Yeah, so there you go. It actually dried a pretty good amount. See, so again, it's stuck down. It's not going to move on me if I decide, you know what, need to reposition it, maybe twist it a little bit different, or do something like this. That is the nice thing of rubber cement, that if you do this where the glue's still a little bit tacky, and I have some on the paper and of course on the back of the shape, I can re-lift it and readjust it. Okay, so again, same thing with any of these. And get a little bit out. Probably hurrying a little more than I need to, but trying to keep these videos kind of short. And it looks like a little piece of the brush came off of there. It's okay, I think I got it up. So there we go, and like I said, just, you know, I can just kind of dab a little bit. I don't need a whole lot. It's okay if you put more, and again, if you put too much, you can always use the rubber cement pickup to clean it up later. And so I'm not sure I remember exactly which angle this thing was at. I think this one was up here more. I don't know, we're gonna go with something like this. There we go. So, and again, as long as it's not too dry as I'm gluing the other ones, I can always lift this one back up and readjust it. So there we go, something like that maybe, I think is how I had it. And so it's always helpful with this one that when you go to glue it down, you might take a quick little photo of it with your cell phone so that you can pull it up and remember exactly where everything was. And so I am recording this, so of course it's a little bit harder for me to take a photo of it and look at the photos I'm gluing. But you can see, so like obviously I can put those 3 down, but these are on there. And like I said, even, you know, even this one, I put it on a little while ago, but I can, you know, I can still go back and, you know, move it around a little bit and go, you know, I kind of like it there. Which like glue sticks won't really let you do. So again, that's why I like the rubber cement. And there's all kinds of brands. This is usually the one you'll find, Elmer's. Again, it would have come in your kit if you bought it from the bookstore. And if not, you can pick it up, you know, pretty much any store that, you know, like Walmart or Michael's or any of the other art stores will have it. Okay. But that's it. And you can see this one's down pretty good. See, it's not coming off. You know, and there's some spots here where, again, I could add a little more glue and stick it down. So, you know, with these little curly shapes like that, you can always add a little bit more and stick it down. I don't like going too overboard with the glue at first because then I have it all over and I end up using either my fingers or the rubber cement pickup to lift it back out. So I try to do a little more at a time. And like I said, here on the end, I could just get a little bit and essentially just kind of do this, like lift it up a little bit, put a little bit right there, and that should do it. And you can see I drip some there. And again, that's okay because it does tend to, you can see when it's dry. See right there, there was a little bit that was left over. It was dry, and I just actually, you know, kind of wiped it off there, and it was fine. Okay, so that's it. There you go.